To start your day with Jesus, embrace God. Find a quiet place and pray first, blessed morning prayer. To start day. In the chaos of daily life, it's easy to rush into the day without pausing to center ourselves. Psalm 18:2 offers a powerful reminder of God's unwavering presence. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. This verse is a blueprint for starting your day with intentionality, grounding your heart in God's strength and peace. Let's explore its meaning and how it can shape a morning routine that fosters spiritual growth, resilience, and Christian living. Thank you for watching God's Word Inspires. Please subscribe to the channel to give me more motivation. I will pray for God's blessings upon you and your loved ones every day. I hope you enjoy this video. When David called God his rock in Psalm 18 verse 2, he wasn't just using poetic language. In ancient Israel, rocks symbolized stability and endurance. Think of the rugged cliffs where David hid from his enemies. For us today, starting the day with God as our rock means anchoring ourselves in His unchanging nature, no matter what life throws our way. Imagine waking up to a whirlwind of responsibilities, work deadlines, family demands, or unexpected challenges. It's tempting to dive into the chaos, but pausing to acknowledge God as your rock changes everything. Try this. Before checking your phone, whisper, "Lord, you are my rock. Keep me steady today." This simple act of faith reminds you that God's presence is a firm foundation, unshaken by life's storms. For example, Sarah, a busy mom of 3, starts her mornings by reading Psalm 18:2 and journaling one way God has been her rock in the past. Maybe it was the time He provided peace during a financial crisis or strength during a health scare. This practice helps her face the day with confidence, knowing God's reliability never falters. Incorporate this into your morning routine by setting aside 5 minutes for reflection. Read Psalm 18:2 aloud, letting its truth sink in. Ask yourself, what's weighing on me today? Then surrender those worries to God, trusting Him as your stable foundation. This habit not only deepens your spiritual growth, but also sets a peaceful tone for Christian living, making you resilient against stress. By starting your day with God as your rock, you're building a faith that stands firm, no matter the circumstances. A fortress is more than just a hiding place, it's a stronghold designed to withstand attacks. In Psalm 18:2, David calls God his fortress, a safe haven where he could find protection. For modern Christians, this imagery is a powerful invitation to start the day trusting God as our ultimate defender. Picture this. You're facing a tough meeting at work, or maybe you're navigating a strained relationship. These challenges can feel like emotional or spiritual battles. By beginning your morning with a prayer like, "Lord, be my fortress today. Surround me with your protection," you're inviting God's peace to guard your heart. This simple prayer shifts your perspective, reminding you that you don't face life's trials alone. Take inspiration from John, a teacher who struggled with anxiety. He began starting his day with God by visualizing God's fortress around him, a glowing, impenetrable wall of love and strength. This mental image, paired with a quick prayer, helped him walk into his classroom with calm confidence, knowing God was his shield against stress. To make this practical, try incorporating a morning prayer routine. After waking up, find a quiet spot and pray, "God, be my fortress. Protect me from fear, doubt, and harm today." Pair this with a short meditation on Psalm 18:2, imagining God's presence as a fortress enveloping you. You might even light a candle to symbolize His light guarding you. This practice isn't about escaping challenges, but about facing them with divine strength. It's a cornerstone of Christian living that fosters peace and resilience. By starting your day with God as your fortress, you're not just surviving life's storms, you're thriving in His protection. This habit will transform your mornings, making them a sacred time to connect with God and prepare for the day ahead. In biblical times, a shield was a warrior's first line of defense, absorbing blows and protecting against arrows. When David calls God his shield in Psalm 18:2, he's proclaiming God's role as his protector in every battle, physical, emotional, and spiritual. For us, starting the day with God as our shield equips us to face life's challenges with boldness and peace. Life today is full of battles, workplace stress, personal insecurities, or even spiritual doubts. Without a shield, these can leave us feeling exposed and overwhelmed. But by beginning your morning acknowledging God's protection, you're arming yourself with divine courage. Try praying, "Lord, be my shield today. Guard me from negativity and guide me through challenges." This sets a tone of trust that carries you through the day. Consider Emily, a nurse who faces high-pressure shifts. She starts her mornings by reading Psalm 18:2 and visualizing God's shield around her, deflecting stress and fear. This practice helps her stay calm during emergencies, knowing God's protection is with her. It's a small but powerful way to integrate spiritual growth into daily life. To incorporate this, add a scripture reading to your morning routine. After waking, read Psalm 18 verse 2 slowly, emphasizing my shield. Reflect on a specific challenge you're facing, maybe a difficult conversation or a looming deadline. Then pray for God's protection over that situation. You could also journal your thoughts, writing, "Today I trust God to shield me from specific worry." This habit of starting your day with God strengthens your faith and builds resilience, key aspects of Christian living. It reminds you that God's shield isn't just for big crises, but for everyday struggles too. By embracing this practice, you'll face each day with a calm heart, knowing God's protection surrounds you. This morning routine will not only deepen your connection with God, but also inspire others watching your journey on YouTube. The horn in Psalm 18:2 isn't a musical instrument. It's a biblical symbol of strength and victory, like the horns of a powerful animal. When David calls God the horn of my salvation, he's declaring that God is the source of his strength and deliverance. For us, starting the day with God as our horn of salvation means tapping into his power to overcome any obstacle. Think about your daily challenges. Maybe it's a demanding job, parenting struggles, or personal goals that feel out of reach. These can drain your energy if you rely solely on your own strength. But by beginning your morning acknowledging God's power, you're inviting his strength to flow through you. A simple prayer like, "Lord, be the horn of my salvation today. Fill me with your strength," can transform your mindset. For instance, Mark, a small business owner, faced constant stress from financial pressures. He began starting his day with God by reciting Psalm 18:2 and asking for strength to make tough decisions. This practice gave him clarity and hope, reminding him that God's power was greater than his problems. Over time, he noticed a shift. He felt more resilient and optimistic, even in uncertainty. To make this part of your morning routine, try a gratitude practice alongside prayer. After waking, read Psalm 18 or list 2 and list 3 ways God has been your strength in the past. Maybe he helped you through a tough season or gave you courage to forgive someone. Then pray for his strength for today's challenges. You could also try mindful breathing, inhaling God's power and exhaling your fears. This habit of starting your day with God fosters spiritual growth and empowers you to live boldly. It's a reminder that Christian living isn't about self-reliance, but about leaning on God's limitless strength. By embracing this practice, you'll approach each day with renewed energy and hope, inspiring your YouTube audience to do the same. This morning routine will deepen your faith and make your content relatable and uplifting. A stronghold is a fortified refuge, a place of safety in times of trouble. In Psalm 8:2, David calls God his stronghold, emphasizing his role as a sanctuary where we can find peace. For modern Christians, starting the day with God as our stronghold means beginning with a sense of security, no matter what lies ahead. Life can feel like a battlefield, whether it's juggling responsibilities or facing unexpected setbacks. In those moments, we need a refuge to recharge and find calm. By praying, "Lord, be my stronghold today. Let me rest in your peace," you're inviting God's presence to be your safe space. This simple act centers your heart and prepares you for the day's challenges. Take Lisa, a college student overwhelmed by exams and social pressures. She started her mornings by reading Psalm 18:2 and visualizing God's stronghold as a cozy, unbreakable shelter. This practice helped her feel grounded, reducing her anxiety and giving her clarity to tackle her studies. It's a powerful example of how starting your day with God can transform your perspective. To incorporate this, try journaling as part of your morning routine. After waking, read Psalm 18:2 and write a short reflection. What do I need refuge from today? Maybe it's stress, fear, or uncertainty. Then pray for God's peace to surround you like a stronghold. You could also pair this with a gratitude practice, listing 3 things that bring you peace, e.g., family, nature, God's love. This habit of starting your day with God is a cornerstone of Christian living, fostering spiritual growth and emotional resilience. It reminds you that God's stronghold is always available, offering rest and strength. By making this part of your mornings, you'll face each day with a calm spirit, inspiring your YouTube viewers to seek God's peace in their own lives. This practice will make your content authentic and encouraging, resonating with those seeking hope and faith. Starting your day with God isn't just a routine, it's a declaration of faith that sets the tone for everything that follows. Psalm 18:2 reminds us that God is our rock, fortress, shield, horn of salvation, and stronghold. By aligning your morning with His presence, you're equipping yourself to face the day with confidence, peace, and spiritual strength. This practice transforms how you approach challenges. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by a packed schedule or unexpected setbacks, you'll carry the assurance that God is with you. For example, when you pray, "Lord, be my shield," before a tough conversation, you're more likely to respond with grace and wisdom. This is Christian living in action, trusting God in the everyday moments. It's not about perfection. Some mornings, you might only have time for a quick prayer or a glance at Psalm 18:2. That's okay. God honors your intention. Over time, these small acts of faith build a deeper relationship with Him, fostering spiritual growth that radiates to others. Your YouTube viewers will be inspired by your authenticity, seeing how starting your day with God brings peace to real-life struggles. Consider sharing a story in your video about how this practice has changed your life. Maybe it's the calm you felt during a stressful week, or the courage you found to make a hard decision. These relatable moments will connect with your audience, encouraging them to try it themselves. Invite them to comment with their own morning routines, boosting engagement and building a community around faith. Ultimately, starting your day with God is about trusting Him to guide you. It's a daily reminder that you're not alone. His strength, protection, and peace are always available. By embracing this habit, you'll not only deepen your faith, but also create uplifting content that resonates with viewers seeking hope. Let Psalm 18:2 be your morning anthem, and watch how God transforms your days and inspires others through your YouTube journey. After watching, remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and comment on the video. I have many good videos to share. Learn to give, and God will give peace to you and your family.